that expensive, so.
What do you do?
Nothing this exciting, that's for sure. I own a computer repair place in Elmira.
Oh, awesome. That's what I used to do before I moved up here.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's not a get-rich type of business, but it's a satisfying business if you can help people out.
Yeah. I used to live downstate with my parents, and I had my own little business where I was basically on call for like 10 or 12 local businesses.
Right.
As on-call IT support, and then I did home visits as well.
Yeah, I do those too. It's a little bit more difficult with everything going on, but...
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
So you think with the gyms, they're just going to wait for a couple of people to get sick and then that's it? They're going to shut them down again?
I feel like any spiking for any reason whatsoever is going to shut me back down.
Right. Did you own a gym? Or?
I do.
Oh, okay. Which gym do you own?
The bar training facility in Phoenixville.
Gotcha. So how have you been getting by with everything going on?
A little bit and a lot of luck.
Gotcha.
So when we moved into our space, we had the landlord do the renovation work for it.
Right.
And had it worked into our rent cost of the renovations. So when this hit, we opened January 1st. And when this hit, we were still in our ramp-up period for our rent.
Gotcha.
And they're about like $30,000 in the hole for renting the space to us. So they have a vested interest in keeping us going.
Oh, yeah.
And they cut out the entire rent portion of our rent.
Well, that's
So I
great.
only pay tax and maintenance. Comes out to a small apartment, about $700.
That's not bad. It's about what I pay for mine, but mine's probably a lot smaller than yours.
Yeah, we got 3,000 square feet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine's like 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm lucky. My business actually, as you probably would figure out, has gone up because more people need their computers to work from home.
Oh,
so, yeah. I'm one of the lucky ones.
Need to work from home and also because there's nothing else to do.
Right. That's true.
What's your place called?
Elmira PC Repair.
Okay. Simple, I like it.
Right. It works.
People Google Elmira computer repair. Guess what?
Well, that was my first thought, generic listings, get that searches without having to pay a fortune for them.
Yeah.
But I guess with computer repair, even if I wanted to pay for Google Ads, computer repair is like a blacklisted industry with Google. They won't even let you do Google Ads on that.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
It is. It's ridiculous because they could have made a ton of money off of me when I first started up. It's been about 12 years since I've been on a plane, so
12 years since you last left?
yeah, in a plane. So this is taking some getting used to. Trying to find my house. Was a World War II fighter pilot, and he used to fly these planes when he was still alive.
Yeah. Alright, we're almost at our altitude, so I'm going to clear the area. Nobody on our left. Nobody on our right. About 100 more feet, and then we release. And we'll see if we can climb out of the... feels like we've moved out quite a bit.
Gotcha. Is that good or bad?
terms of like the ride, it gets a lot smoother. You're not being kicked around so much. But what we have happening, you see it up on the right, you see how the clouds are kind of went up so far and now they're kind of spreading out flat and long.
Right.
That's called overdevelopment, and it shuts down the sun's rays from hitting the Earth's surface. That's what powers thermals and our ability to stay in the air for extended periods of time.
Gotcha. So if it's completely cloudy, do you guys even go up?
But we can go up, it just turns into a sled ride kind of thing.
Great.
We'll see what we can find. Maybe we can still do some of the bits of sun that are still getting through.
Sure.
Outside of work, what do you do?
Not a whole lot. I got kids, so they pretty much take up all my time.
Yep. So I've heard.
Yeah. Do you have any kids?
Not yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 3 cats. That counts.
Oh well, yeah, I know. Yeah, I got a couple of friends who have animals, and they treat them just like kids.
Cats are great. They don't take up any time. It is flat smooth up here now.
So how long you been working here?
This is all volunteer work, and I've been up here as a club member for, I guess it's 5 years now.
Gotcha.
5 and change. I learned to fly at a club downstate. Got all the way up to being a flight instructor. Did that for a few years to pay back into the system.
Right.
Because I took so many lessons, I was like, I gotta give back because no one takes this paycheck to fly it.
Gotcha.
So I paid back my my amount, but now I'm too busy for it.
So have your enrollment numbers as a gym gone down, like significantly? People like cancel their memberships?
No, actually. Halfway through this whole thing, we actually started gaining members.
Gotcha, that's good to hear.
Which is weird. Not being able to use it, but having people sign on.
Right.
And now, when we shut down, I told all my members, I said, we're closed. I already froze all your accounts, so you don't get billed.
Right.
And other gyms were like, thank you for your continued donations. So I attribute it to that. We had some people cancel anyway. Some people elect to remain frozen.
Sure.
But I figure if I just do right by them, then they'll do right by me.
Right. Yeah, people, the communities come together a lot. That's what I've seen with other small businesses or local businesses.
Yeah. One of our bosses, my girlfriend and I both own the place. Her boss at Corning decided that her and her husband didn't need their stimulus checks.
Oh, well.
They took their $2,400 and they donated to 4 local businesses.
Oh, that's great. Looks so empty up here.
Yeah.
If you play at the right time, you can get a free movie.
hard thing to pull off.
Right.
And, our runway's not lit.
Right.
That'd be funny though. It'd be hard to hear as well.
Yeah. I assumed that it was going to be silent, but you don't take into consideration the air, so the air coming through.
Oh yeah, the air over the wings. And, yeah. There's a lot of gliders quieter than this one, but there's also some that are so much louder.
Right.
The little red glider and the 233s and all that, they're quite noisy. And I'll probably on the glasses.
Yeah, how do you wear glasses with that mask on? I've tried to do it.
All the way down my nose, basically. I put the mask all the way on the end of my nose and my glasses all the way down there, like old grandma glasses.
Right.
As a kid, 60 or 60, they're very technical. Here's the work. Yep. Look out at that. How old are your kids?
15 and 12.
They have any interest in aviation?
My son is terrified of heights. I don't really know about my daughter. I should ask her though. I know my sister has always wanted to go gliding. She's always wanted to fly.
We got a pretty kick-ass junior program up here. Which is something they're possibly interested in.
Yeah, I think I'd be more terrified than them.
Especially when they go for the first solo.
Oh yeah. They probably shouldn't just not tell me if they're going to do that. Tell
That's
me,
how I did it.
Tell me after. It's a horror.
That's how I did it with my parents.
Right.
Called them up and said, by the way, I soloed today.